A lot of trading gurus say simple strategies are the best because they actually work in live trading conditions. But recently I read a book that said, no, you need complex strategies for complex markets. So which one is right? So I went and tested 50,865 trading strategies to uncover the truth. And when one of my students, Luke, applied the secret that I uncovered, he went from losing money to making more and more money every single month. So in this video, I'll reveal who is right, the trading gurus or the book, and how you can apply the complexity rule to your own trading. To start, let's look at what is actually involved in a trading strategy. I recently went and mapped out all the different components that are possible when you're creating a trading strategy and created this picture, and whoa, it blew my mind. A lot of people just think that a trading strategy consists of an entry signal and an exit signal, but entries are actually more complicated than that. In addition to the trading signal, you can enter using market orders, stop orders, and limit orders. Exits can be of timed exits. You've got break-evens, profit targets, stop losses, trailing stops, activation levels. I'm not going to go into the details of each of these components. Just be aware that this is what's possible, and it can get really, really complicated if you use all of them. So let's take a look at complexity. Unfortunately, it's not an on-off switch whether it's complex or not. It's actually a scale. You can have low complexity, medium complexity, and infinitely high complexity strategies. And if we add another line here representing the profit potential for each complexity type, let's take a look at the simplest, most boring strategy that I know of, which is the moving average crossover, where we're buying when the fast moving average crosses over the slow moving average, and we're selling when the slow crosses over the fast moving average. Pretty simple. So if we head back to our trading strategy and highlight the bits that are relevant here, we just have a signal, which is the moving average cross for the entry. We are trading with a market order and we are exiting on the opposite signal. 3 circles only we are highlighting in this diagram. So on the complexity scale, this is the lowest that you can get. And unfortunately, when I studied the 50,000 trading strategies, I found that really, really low basics complexity strategies are not that profitable. So we are about here in the complexity and profitability scale. If you've ever tried to test the moving average crossover strategy yourself, alone, this very basic strategy is not profitable. Let's go one step further and look at slightly more complex strategies at about here. So here is one of the strategies that I have actually been trading on a live account for the past few months. This is the back-tested stats, and I sent this one out to the members of my Algo Lab community about 7 months ago. And on a live account trading at 0.01 lots, it has been doing pretty well. It had a few months of consecutive profitable months where it was making higher highs in terms of equity, and now it's in a little bit of a drawdown that is in line with the backtest. This is the exact logic of this strategy. I'm showing here the long entry. The short entry criteria is exactly the opposite. So for the long entry, we are using the ATR, which is 1 indicator, and we're buying it using a stop order based on the value of the SSMA, which is 2 indicators. We've got an order expiry, we've got a stop loss, and a profit target, and exit after bars, which means after a certain amount of bars, we are going to close our order. I've gone ahead and highlighted all the different parts we are now using in this new strategy. We've got a total of 8 components, which makes this strategy a medium complexity strategy. When I looked at the other 50,000 strategies, those that were also medium complexity, I found generally they were much more profitable than the really, really low and simple strategies. So here, the profitability is about there. By the way, if you're a good trader, Darwinex Zero is a great platform that rewards good traders. You get a simulated account to trade and earn money from your trading. There are 4 different ways to make money in Darwinex. There's the silver stage, where you can get between 30 and 375k in allocation, and you can keep it for 3 months. Next, you've got gold stage, where you can receive up to 500k in allocation and keep it for 6 months. Next, there's investor capital, which can get into the millions and millions of dollars. And now there's optional boosters, which is between 25k and 200k in allocation. And these 4 different options are stackable, so you can get silver, gold, investor capital, and boosters all in the one account. I am personally trading on Darwinex Zero and am currently managing 125k in Darwinex Silver allocations, and you can use the code LISA when signing up for a discount with them. Let's go to the extreme now. We're going to look at strategies that are about here in terms of complexity. And here is one of the sample strategies from my 50,000 strategy study. And I hope you can see this on the screen. We've got one indicator for the long and short entry. We've got 4 indicators for the exit. Plus we're using a session high and a session low. We've got a stop order. We've got a stop loss, a profit target that uses a multiplier of the ATR. That's a lot of different indicators. And when you highlight them all on your chart, now we've got 12 total different components in this one strategy. So this is definitely a lot higher on the complexity scale. I would say it belongs about here. And I found studying these that they were on average not as profitable as the medium complexity strategies. But the thing is, there is no end to how complex strategies are. It is infinite. I have seen strategies that are super, super complex. Strategies that use break-even levels, trailing stops, activation levels, in addition to the profit targets. And stop losses, they use multiple indicators for the exit criteria, also multiple exit criteria for the entry criteria. And overall, the data showed me that these super complex strategies were also unprofitable. Let's clear everything out and actually draw out the chart of complexity versus probability. This is my analysis of 50,000 strategies. It starts off with really low, simple strategies, and yes, you don't make that much money with super, super simple strategies, but as you increase in complexity, the profitability also increases. I do go into a lot more detail in my Algo Lab community, which you can join in the link below. And then when you've got really, really complex strategies, we can see the profitability starts to decrease. The thing is, just understanding complexity is not going to turn you into a profitable trader. What you also need to understand is the different behaviors of different asset types, like which ones are trending, which ones are more mean reversion. So watch this video next, where I show you the results of another study where I analyzed 9,082 trading strategies.